Such a dork. Okay, I'm trying to film myself by myself without a tripod to do this intro. And wait a minute, I think I got it. I think I got it. Am I there? I'm there. Okay. I must admit that I jacked this recipe from Martha Stewart. And I'm watching myself on that little flip screen. And there you go. And I must admit I jacked it from her. And I've made these cookies before and they come out absolutely perfect. But this time they spread. The cookies spread. So just a disclaimer, don't use foil with butter Pam. I ran out of parchment and I used aluminum foil and I thought, well, I don't want them to stick. So I used a shot of butter Pam. Don't do that. Don't do that. I look hilarious trying to look for myself here. But they're good. They're good. They came out big, like the mall cookies, you know, that you pay $3.50 for, and it didn't affect the flavor. They are delicious. So, make these. I urge you to make these. The next recipe I'm probably going to make because my husband, where's my other eye? There it is. Look, I've got two eyes. Okay, there we go. Now I'm crooked. Okay, the other recipe that I'm probably going to make, I'm either going to make my coconut macaroons. There's only 3 ingredients to those macaroons. You can make it more if you choose, but otherwise 3 ingredients. You're going to love the macaroons. Or I'll make my butterscotch brownies. My butterscotch brownies that I got off the back of the Nestle bag. So, but my husband is just addicted to them. So, but here you go. You're going to love these double chocolate chip mint pecan flourless gluten-free cookies. Eat at home. Hi. It's a gray, rainy, 60-degree day here in San Antonio. So I decided I needed a little comfort. So I am going to make some double chocolate mint cookies, flourless cookies. So I guess they're gluten-free. Here what I have are 3 cups of confectioner's sugar, a half teaspoon of salt. This is 3/4 of a cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 5 ounces of chocolate mint chips, the Andes mint chips, chopped. Then I have a cup and a half of hand chopped pecans, and I have 4 egg whites. So basically what I'm going to do is I am going to mix this all together, and right about now or before you begin, you are going to want to preheat your oven to 325. Okay. So just make sure that that is well incorporated. Okay. Then you are going to add your 1.5 cups of chopped pecans. You're going to want to mix those in. Get them evenly distributed through. And I am out of parchment paper, so what I have done is I have grabbed my 2,000-year-old cookie sheet and I have lined it with a little foil, which I have sprayed with butter Pam. Now I am not sure how that's going to work. I am used to using 99% of the time parchment paper. So I know that these cookies usually do not spread on parchment. They might spread with butter Pam on foil. I don't know. But nonetheless, if it spreads too much, I still promise you they will be delicious. And so then I'm going to add my mint chips, my hand-chopped mint chips. You can smell that chocolate. And just get all of that evenly mixed. And just make sure that it's well combined. And then I am going to add my 4 egg whites. Make sure you scrape to get every last bit. Not that, it'll make much difference, but I'm just that cheap. And this is going to get so stiff on you, you can barely handle it. And all of this work, all of this trouble is for a dozen cookies. But that's how worth it they are. So you're just going to want to stir, 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 stir. Just mix, mix, mix. And this is, I mean, I guess if you have a mixer, you can use it. But I've got 3 food processors. But I'm not using them because these cookies wouldn't be the best cookies ever for a cold, rainy day if you mixed them with a mixer. All right. All right. Now, if you have a 1/4 cup ice cream scoop, use it. I broke mine, so that's going to be another experience for me. Oh, and for those of you who wanted to know, my canned carne asada with potatoes came out freakin tastic. And I parboiled some, and I left the potatoes raw in some. And before I cracked them open to eat them, I made sure that that there was no bacterial risk or whatever. And after the girl said, no, you're fine, you're fine, the potato starch actually thickened the meat juices. So, carne asada. Okay, back to the cookies. I broke my 1/4 cup ice cream scoop. So I am just going to use 2 spoons. And we'll see how this goes with 2 spoons. That looks a little large. Like I said, I'm used to them puffing up, not out. So on greased, I've never done this on greased foil before, so this will be quite the experience. And on the parchment, I normally get 6. But because they spread up, not out, I'm going to try to get maybe 8 on here. Because, like I said, it's a gray, rainy day. And as always, I'm feeling lazy. And you want them big enough for people to grab and go, oh, yeah, wow. But not small enough so that, you want them more than a bite, but you want them less than an $8 cookie from the mall. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Okay. Now, with oven preheated to 325, we are going to go for 25 minutes. And the next shot you see will be of prepared cookies. And we are back. And as you can see, they spread. Look at that. They spread. Here's the one off the cookie sheet you saw. Look at that bad boy. Isn't that awesome? And they taste just fantastic. Now, I also wanted to mention 2 things. If you find your batter it's just a little too watery or liquidy, it should be tight and it should be tough. And you should sort of go, oh boy, here we go. Maybe I should get a wooden spoon for this. It should tighten up to the point where you think you need a wooden spoon. And if it's too thin, you are going to want to add some more confectioner sugar. Obviously now you can see that they spread on foil with butter pan. So be aware of that. And also, when you put your pans in, make sure, like you put a pan on top and a pan on the middle, make sure that halfway through baking, you rotate those pans. These taste just terrific. I mean, the nuts add this complexity in your mouth that is just awesome. But what more can I say? Cook at home. You'll love yourself for it. Really, they're awesome.